Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be changing up Hayleigh's look to mark the start of Generation 8. Check out the link in the description for the full rules for the Whimsy Legacy Expanded Challenge, but today we're going to be going over the rules for Generation 8. If this is the first video of mine that you're watching and you would like to watch this gen but can't be bothered to watch the hours of content for the other 7 gens, no worries. I post recaps for each gen that are roughly 3 minutes long, so you can catch up in no time. Generation 8 is titled The Call of the Forest. Nature holds us close when others do not. To live a life of peace and quiet, not a sound for miles, other than the gentle lapping of the water from the creek behind your home. Waking up to a soft sunrise shining into your window from the hills, that's the kind of life you dream of living. Lucky for you, there's no need to dream about it because you're living it every day. You grow up feeling very passionate about the environment and the world around you. Your parent was, for lack of a better term, a mess. You had a fun childhood, sure, but one thing you couldn't help but notice was that their constant change held little regard for the world around them. They wasted so much. In short, it was just terrible for the environment. As soon as you become a young adult, you swear off all electricity and plumbing. You want to try to undo the damage that Simkind does to the world, in any way possible. You spend your days repairing windmills and solar panels, showering in rainwater, painting to make a living, and attending protests in the city when possible, even though you hate leaving your isolated home. You can often be found hiking, biking, swimming, scuba diving, and you even venture to the base of Mount Komorebi in your spare time. Nature is your closest friend. When you aren't hiking, you're playing with the wildlife around you. Even the raccoons digging in the trash bins are surprisingly cute to you. Just look at their beady little eyes. You live for being alone, but that's mostly because you find it hard to talk to people. Creating real connections can be difficult, but one day you hope to have another someone in your life who is also content to live in the quiet. They're out there, they're just hiding away, like you. Until one day, on a hike, when you find another loner, another lover of the quiet and peaceful life, and you feel a warmth in your chest that you haven't for years. Love. Together, you raise one single child. You still aren't too fond of people, let's be real, and live the rest of your days in your warm little corner of the world. The aspiration for this gen is outdoor enthusiast, and her traits are gloomy and loner, and her inherited trait is erratic. I have also given her the loves outdoors and creative traits. And her inherited lifestyle is energetic. Now let's go through the events of this generation. Our first event is Find Your Escape. As soon as you become a young adult, move out of your childhood home and into a small beach home in Sulani, a deserted ranch in Chestnut Ridge, or a woodland cottage in Henford-on-Bagley. Apply the off-the-grid trait to your lot and live off the grid for your entire life. As with a lot of these generations, we have often moved out our heir before they have aged into a young adult, unless succession requires it. So Hayleigh will actually be a teen when she moves out. This doesn't really change anything for us, as I have a mod that allows teens to get adult jobs, but it just means we don't have to spend ages with the previous gen if we have finished everything for them. The next event is Show Them You Mean It. Time to put your money where your mouth is. If you have and enjoy the Eco Lifestyle Pack, make sure to regularly vote on neighbourhood action plans and attend protests as often as possible. If you'd rather avoid NAPs, simply donate at least 1,000 simoleons every week or 100 simoleons every 3 days and volunteer at least twice every week. And finally, we have Finding Love in the Forest. Go on a major life-changing camping trip to Granite Falls for 5 days and 4 nights. While there, meet a loner sim who will become your future partner and start a relationship with them while on your trip. Have one child with them. Lastly, let's go through the goals for this generation. So we must be in the scouting activity as a child, which we have already done, and then we have also already moved out of our childhood home and into a woodland cottage in Henford-on-Bagley. You don't have to use the tiny home feature unless you want to, but your home should be as small as possible and all of your appliances should be off the grid. Be sure to apply the off the grid lot trait to your home. Of course, we then have to live off the grid for our entire life. Join a protest whenever possible or donate to the cause. If you don't like the Eco Lifestyle Pack features, donate 1,000 simoleons every week or 100 simoleons every 3 days and volunteer at least twice a week. Have a raccoon or fox for a pet. If one cannot be found in the wild, adopt a kitten and change them in CAS. Consider owning livestock such as sheep or goats. Have no more than 3 close friends at any given time. Go on a major camping trip to Granite Falls for 4 nights. Meet your future partner, another loner, and start a relationship while in Granite Falls. Your partner can move in with you afterwards or not, and you can get married or not. It's completely up to you. Have 1 child with your partner and go on camping trips with your family every other week for at least 2 nights. Complete the painting and fitness skills, complete the painting career, and complete the outdoor enthusiast aspiration. So my thoughts for Hayleigh's style is sort of cottagecore, like mushroom, whimsical vibes, but also with elements of practical. So she loves like flowy dresses and flowery patterns, but she also likes her clothes to be functional with pockets and stuff. And if you can't tell, the colour scheme I've gone for as well is brown, orange and green. After Gen 7 with Pete as the heir, this generation will hopefully be a lot less chaotic. We are mostly going to be hanging out at home, and I'm definitely looking forward to a more chill generation. If you've looked ahead, you might know that Gen 9 will be a bit less chill, so hopefully we can have a nice slow break before jumping back into some more action and storytelling. So here's a look through Hayleigh's finished looks. Let me know what you think. I feel like I've done okay to capture her style. It was a bit tricky kind of trying to mix the two, but I think it worked out in the end. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!